6 ways your mind is ruining your piano playing. Do you know them? Want to learn them? Give this a try. Number 1 is not dropping your weight fully. You know, to picture as if your elbow has an invisible string and your elbow is the only thing you lift from. As that invisible string lifts your arm from your elbow, the wrist stays relaxed. As relax your shoulder now, and as you relax your elbow, and now the string suddenly snaps, and there's your real arm weight. Number 2, vertical playing into the key beds, which causes carpal tunnel syndrome, thinking that you have to play a loud chord. Then you have to play like that with all of your muscle. You know, you can really use that same lifting and then dropping that weight into the key beds. Lifting, dropping that weight into the key beds, lifting from your elbows. Number 1. Horizontal doorknob playing is a way that you can change your vertical playing. I want you to feel your wrist right now, and I want you to make a fist while feeling your wrist. With now the hand that's feeling it, as you make a fist and ball it and unball it, what do you feel? You feel a bunch of all of that flexing. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to hold your wrist. I want you to act like you're twisting a doorknob. Instead, keep twisting that doorknob. Keep twisting that doorknob. And what do you feel in your wrist? It's less, right? Much, much less. You can use that same doorknob rotation to play. Practice on fifths, using nothing but that doorknob rotation, you know, up an octave and back. Then practice with C, E, and G, as well as fifths. C, E, and G. We're doing nothing but that doorknob rotation. Then practice on C, D, E, F, and G, going back and forth with that same doorknob rotation, throwing each finger into the keys, using nothing but your doorknob rotation. Next one, locking down your carpal canal. That's something we do naturally when we're moving our wrist. Just picture this part to this part here is a 2x4 piece of wood, right? Your hand, the ball, on a string, you know? If you were holding a 2x4 and you had a string with the ball attached to it, how is the ball gonna move? It ain't gonna move like this, right? That ball is gonna move like this. It's going to go and have that delay. You know how a ball on a string, on a stick moves? Why doesn't our hand? As our thumbs are not independent. Free your thumbs by switching 2 pens. Put them this way, like Spock. And you have to switch them in the position of your hand, following 2 rules. You cannot go in the same ones. You cannot use your thumb at any time. Now, how would you do it? Best way is over the hand. I've done this for a while. Watch as my thumb doesn't budge. Bottom over middle, top over the middle, middle to the top, bottom to middle, top over middle, middle to the top, top to middle, bottom over middle, middle to the bottom. Once you can do that, notice how my thumb didn't budge. I'd like you to try it out. And when I first learned this, I've done it for years, you might have to pull your thumb back like a rodeo. The next one is you do not have real finger independence. If you like it, you can use diminished chord fingertip independence, or E diminished 7 for the left hand, E flat diminished 7 for the right hand. Press in your second finger or A finger and rest both of your hands on those chords. It's a very difficult feeling when you're pushing into the palm to rest the remaining on the floor. Do it with the third finger, second and third finger, E, G, B flat, D flat, E flat, G flat, A, and C. All the notes from bottom to top. Fourth finger in, rest it on all of those chords. Rest on the fingertips. It's very strange. Push into the fifth finger, which when I first created this was totally impossible. Wow, it's quite an exercise. It'll take you a while until you can get to the 5th finger. Next problem is the wrong type of touch. Here's a piece of paper. I want to teach you something called the paper sliding touch. And slide it off with all of your fingers, sliding it all the way off the fall board, straight back beneath the hand. Now do it with one finger, sliding it all the way off the fall board with one finger, keeping everything relaxed. You put the piece of paper to all of the fingers on any set of keys, as long as the keys make noise. One single key. I'll choose G right here, and I'll play G, the same key, while sliding the paper off with one finger. Memorize this feeling for a second right now. Now take the paper away, but make the same motion as if you're sliding the paper.
The power is yours!